It's a ladder friction problem. It's a very important problem. So here we have to make sure that what are the conditions given. So please observe the whatever the statement given in the problem carefully. We are solving these kinds of problem. So let me move on to this problem. A uniform ladder weight 850 Newton. So generally the ladder whatever it's stands on floor and leaning against wall. So vertical wall. So if you consider this is a wall and this is a floor. It's a ground that are floor. Ground or floor. So generally the ladder will rest like this. It rests on wall as well as ground. So generally we have to keep in your mind when you are solving problem. One is if in the problem they made a statement like smooth wall, then there is no friction. No friction. For rough surface, frictions are developed. Friction will develop. Okay, so observe this kind of whatever the statement is there or not. So now a uniform ladder weighs 850 Newton. If the weight of ladder generally acts at centroid of the ladder. If the weight is not given exactly what is the distance, then we have to take at CG, centroid point. So the ladder weight 850 Newton. The length of ladder is 6 meter, and also leans against a smooth wall. See, it's very important. Smooth means there is no friction. There is no friction on the surface of wall, on the surface of vertical wall. But this is the ground, and this is smooth wall. And also the angle made by ladder with horizontal is 65 degree. With horizontal means this is vertical wall, horizontal floor. Horizontal is 65 degree. When a man weighs 700 Newton stands on the ladder at a distance of 4 meters from the top. Okay, from the top. So the first thing is weight of the ladder. Weight of the ladder is 850 Newton, and total length of the ladder. Total length of the ladder is given by 6 meter. So if the ladder weight is not given at the exact distance, at what distance it is acting, then you have to take at centroid. Generally whatever the total weight acts at CG of the ladder. So the distance is 6 by 2. It will become 3 meter and 3 meter, and a man weighing 700 Newton stands on the ladder at a distance of 4 meters from the top. This is the top. From top 4 meter. This is 700 Newton weight man stands from, it is 4 meter from top. 4 meter from top. The remaining is 2 meter. Okay. So the ladder slides right side. So generally, if ladder will slides like this, it will move on right side. So if the possibility of slippage is like this, can slip like this. So the moment of whatever the motion trend, this is on this side. Therefore, generally the reaction will develop on this side at the bottom. So it's a contact surface. So at contact surface there is a reaction. Take this is A point and this is B point. So this is RA. Then it will become mu into RA. And here you are having one more contact surface. You take this as RB. Here there is no friction because smooth wall. There is no friction. Don't consider the effect of friction. If you are not given that is a smooth, then whatever the ladder slip possible here in this direction, therefore friction will develop opposite direction. Here because of top portion slipping, bottom will move to right side. So generally left side, on left side you are getting friction because it's clearly mentioned the ladder slides on right side. The ladder will slides on right side. This ladder will slips on right side. Therefore friction will develop on left side. Therefore this is mu into RA. Ultimately, we have to compute the coefficient of friction between ladder and ground. So we have to determine the mu value. Mu is how much? Mu we have to determine. Clear? So this figure is not given in the problem. We have to read this statement carefully and construct this particular figure. So this is smooth vertical wall. Therefore, on the wall surface we are not having friction, but it's a rough floor. The motion trend on right side. Therefore, the friction will develop on left side. Friction will develop on left side. So next, apply equations of statics. So sigma Fx equals 0. If you apply sigma Fx equals 0, all right side forces are positive, left side forces are negative. How many horizontal forces? 1, 2. So therefore, minus RB plus mu into RA equals 0. Here all are unknowns. RB is unknown, RA is unknown, mu is unknown. So if you want mu, then mu equal RB divided by RA. Mu equal RB divided by RA. Take equation 1. The ultimate aim of the problem, we have to determine mu value. Coefficient of friction, where mu is the coefficient of friction. If you apply sigma Fx, this is plus mu into RA and minus RB, only two horizontal forces. Next, consider sigma Fy equals 0. All upward forces are positive and all downward forces are negative. So how many vertical forces? Plus RA, minus 700, minus 850, only this much. 1, 2, 3. Here we are not having friction because smooth vertical wall. Therefore, plus RA minus 700 minus 850 equals 0. What is the value of RA? 700 plus 850. 700 plus 850.
1500, 550.
1550 Newton. 1550 Newton. Okay. Now we have to compute RB. For that, I will take moment about A equals 0. If we take moment about A, this will act at same line of action 0. This is also will act same line of action 0. But this 700 comes here. I want to determine this horizontal distance. 800 comes here. I want to determine this horizontal distance. RB goes here. I want to determine vertical distance. For that particular thing, first I will consider. So this is the point. I will consider this 700 Newton force. 700 Newton force will move like this. So with respect to A, we take it down in which direction? Clockwise. But what is this perpendicular distance? Is how much? So I know this angle is 65 degree. 65 degree and the distance is 2 meter. So how to determine this adjacent? So apply cos theta. Apply cos theta. So if you apply cos 65, apply cos theta. If you apply cos theta, then if you apply cos 65, cos theta, cos 65 equals adjacent side. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 2. So I want adjacent. Adjacent equal 2 cos 65. What is the value of 2 cos 65? So this is adjacent 1. I will take adjacent 1. That is 2 cos 65. Okay. Next I will take 850 Newton. This is the point A. Now I will take 850 Newton. So 850 Newton. It will move like this. So the angle is 65 degree and the distance here is 3 meter. 3 meter. Use similar same thing. Cos 65 equals this is adjacent 1. I want this adjacent 2 now. Second one. So that is divided by 3. Adjacent by hypotenuse. Therefore, adjacent 2 equals 3 cos 65. This is 3 cos 65 and this is 2 cos 65. Now I want this vertical height also. So I know this is 65 for this force. This is R being to vertical distance. How to compute this vertical distance? I know the total horizontal distance. The total horizontal distance is, if it is 6 meter, if it is 6 meter, it will become 6 cos 65 and vertical will become sin theta. Apply sin theta. So sin 65 equal opposite by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 6. So I want opposite. Opposite is 6 sin 65 over. I want this opposite, right? So this is 6 meter. Total is 6 meter. Total is 6 meter. Therefore this is 6 sin 65. Now you take sigma ME and 0. Sigma moment at A point equals 0, clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. How it will rotate with respect to point A? It will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. It is also with respect to point A, it will rotate in clockwise direction. So now, this whatever at A point, mu into RA and RA both are 0 because acts on the A point only. Next, this 700 towards A. So clockwise. Therefore, 700 multiplied by 2 cos 65. So this is clockwise. Next, plus 850 multiplied by, the distance is 3 cos 65. 3 cos 65 over. This is also clockwise. First force is over, second force is over. Next, this one. RB with respect to A. Rotating anti-clockwise with the vertical height 6 sin 65 minus RB multiplied by 6 sin 65 equals 0. Compute the value of RB. What is the value of 700 into 2 cos 65?
ಅದೆರಡು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆದರೆ
1669.34 equals to RB into 6 sin 65. Okay. So what is the value of RB? 1669.34 divided by 6 sin 65.
306.9.
306.9 Newton. So RB is over. Now I know the value of RA and value of RB. Substitute in one. Substitute value of RA and RB in equation 1. So we are getting mu equal RB by RA. RB is 306.9 divided by RA is 1550. So what is the value of mu? 306.9 divided by 1550.
0.19.
0.19. Therefore, the coefficient of friction between ladder and ground is 0.19. The coefficient of friction between ladder and ground is 0.19. It's a very simple problem, very important problem for minimum 8 marks, maximum 10 marks. See, whatever the statement given, I have considered all the statement. I have just applied the equations of equilibrium. Sigma fx equals 0, sigma fy equals 0 and sigma m equals 0. When we are taking sigma m equals 0, force into perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distances are computed using the trigonometric concept. Sin theta and cos theta. Vertical heights, because hypotenuse is known, the one angle is given. The vertical is computed using sin theta. The horizontal distance is computed using cos theta. Finally, compute the moment. Finally, mu can be determined by using this equation. So mu is 0.19 for this particular problem. It's the coefficient of friction between ladder and ground. And also the given condition is very important. If they mention smooth wall, so at wall surface you are not getting any type of friction. Okay, I hope you are all are getting these simple steps. Okay, please follow these simple steps. Thank you.